Welcome to another movie summary. Today we are going to go to the summary of the movie Redeeming Love from 2022. The story of the movie is about a farm boy who falls in love with a girl. The people of that town are willing to sacrifice everything to sleep with that girl for one night. Those who find the chance to be with her consider themselves incredibly lucky. One day, this farm boy takes the girl with him to his farm, and a series of events happen between them. The story begins in 1850 in a small town called the Rockies in California. Here we meet Angel, an incredibly beautiful girl who is very popular in the town. People compete in a lottery to spend a night with her. And those who win think they have won a very big prize. First we see Angel, who is very depressed and stressed by the circumstances. He remembers the days when he lived with his mother and thinks about how happy they were together. One day his father Alex comes to visit them after a long time. But when he comes, he doesn't care about Angel at all. And instead, he just asks her to leave the room. When Angel leaves the room, he tells his mother, "You're living in my house, but I never married you and I never will. And I told you from the beginning, I don't want this child!" We now realize that Angel is an illegitimate and unwanted child. Angel hears everything they say from behind the door and gets very upset. Then his mother comes out and sees him and tells him, "This situation is not your fault at all, and it's your father and I who are to blame for this story." Then he tells Angel that you are the only person I have in this world, and that I love you very much. In short, a few days pass and Alex sends them a letter. The letter says that I have no more contact with you, and that I have sold the house you live in. Gradually, Angel and her mother pack up their belongings and leave. Then they go to the jeweler in their town to sell their jewelry. But when the jeweler examines them, he realizes that they are fake and have no value. Then he tells Angel's mother that you are very valuable, and if you work for me, you can have a place to live. Now he and his daughter are in a difficult situation and are forced to accept the jeweler's words and work for him. The jeweler sleeps with the woman on the first day and forces her to sleep with other men and work for the jeweler in exchange for a place to live. 2 months pass and Angel's mother falls ill and dies. Angel becomes depressed after his mother's death and life is very difficult for him. Gradually, the story changes to the present. Now we meet Michael. Michael is a hardworking and religious young man. He manages his farm alone and goes to church every day to pray. One day in church, he prays to find a good partner for his life, someone who will truly love him and live with him. A few hours later, Michael goes to the city to sell his goods. When he arrives in the city, he suddenly catches sight of Angel and falls in love with her. He asks his friend about Angel. His friend tells him that he lives in a luxurious palace and that she is the most beautiful and expensive girl here. And he tells him that people are lining up to sleep with her for one night and fighting over her. In short, it gets dark, and when Angel's night shift ends, his bodyguard who works for his boss comes to him and tells him that we are not satisfied with your income and that you are not doing enough. Then he accuses Angel and tells him that you are not taking the rest of the gold and money for yourself. Now Angel insults him angrily and they fight. The man picks Angel up and takes him to the bathtub and tries to drown him in the water. Meanwhile, his boss arrives and tells him, "What are you doing? Idiot! That girl is our asset." Then he goes to his bodyguard and tells him to show less anger. These girls are our asset and income. Now they are preparing Angel again for the next shift. Angel gets dressed and waits for the next person. At that moment, Michael comes. Angel gives him a meaningful look and says, "How can I make you feel better?" Michael tells him, "I didn't come here to sleep with you. I just want to make you breakfast." Then he tells her, "I'm not like other men. I'm a simple farmer, and I spend all my time on my farm." Now he proposes marriage to Angel. Angel laughs when she hears this and says, "Look, this is the 5th time I've been here this week, and you're not the first." Now Michael's time is up, and Angel tries to get him out of the room. Now we go to the next day. Michael comes to see him again. And he tells her, "I'll pay you double." He tells her, "I fell in love with you at first sight, and I want to get married again and live a happy life." Angel doesn't take him seriously and says, "Look, you're a good boy. You're wasting your money and your time." And he tells Michael to come to me, do your job, empty yourself, and go away forever. Gradually, Michael's time runs out, and the guards come and take him out of the room. Now we see Michael with his friend. His friend tells him that Angel is not right for you, but Michael says, "I love him and I'll try my best," and go talk to him. Now he goes to Angel again and says, "I really don't understand why you like this hellish life." He tells her, "Does that mean you don't have any feelings for me and don't like me?" Then Michael approaches her, kisses her, and says, "Does that mean you still don't feel any love?" Angel says coldly, "No, I don't love you and I never want to marry you." And he tells her, "You are a farmer's son and I can't marry you." When Michael hears that, he is very heartbroken and leaves the room. Now Angel thinks again about the time after his mother's death. After his mother's death, the jeweler takes her to the city and plans to sell her. When he reaches the city, he enters a palace and plans to sell her. At that moment, a girl named Sally comes to them and tells him that she doesn't belong here. Get her out of here soon. The jeweler doesn't listen to that girl and takes Angel to the boss there, Mr. Duke. He tells the Duke that I brought you the most beautiful girl in the city. Take her and give me her money. The Duke immediately orders his men to kill the jeweler. Now Angel is very scared when she sees this scene, and the Duke tells her to work for me from now on and I will take care of you. Now Angel has no choice but to accept his request. Now Angel stays there for several years and grows up, and now she has learned what she should do for that man and how she can make money for him. The only thing Angel had understood throughout her life was that all men in the world are the same and only want one thing, and that is nothing but a relationship. One day, Angel's father Alex goes to that palace and sees Angel and likes her. They go into the room with her, and after finishing his work, he realizes that she was his daughter. Now Alex blames himself a lot for what he did and then commits suicide. Now time passes and a girl named Sally comes to him and helps Angel escape from there. When the Duke finds out about this, he orders his men to kill the girl named Sally. Now we see Angel boarding a ship and planning to leave the city. On the ship he meets a group of girls. When Angel arrives in another city, the girls come and beat him and steal his money. Now Angel is lying unconscious on the ground. Meanwhile, a woman named Duchess finds him and takes Angel to her palace, and gives him a place to live and asks him to work for her and earn money for her. Angel is getting better and he has found a friend now. Angel tells her about Michael and tells her that thinking about him makes me depressed and makes me feel so bad. She tells her friend that Michael loved me so much and wanted to save me from there, but I ruined everything. Some time passes and Angel goes to the Duchess and tells her to give me the money for all the work I did for you right now. The Duchess tells her that you worked for me and I gave you a place to live. She looks at Angel with contempt and says, "How are you going to make money after you leave here? And what are you going to do?" And she tells her that I will offer you good food, a place to live, and nice clothes, and you won't find anything better than this. But Angel has made up his mind and tells her to give me my money. I don't want to work for you anymore. The Duchess first calmly says, "I won't give you any money. Do you understand?" But Angel continues and says, "Give me my money!" Now the Duchess gets very angry and calls her bodyguard and tells her to take this girl and teach her a lesson. Her bodyguard takes Angel and rapes her. Now we see Michael waking up and having a vivid dream about what happened to Angel and worrying about Angel's well-being. The first thing he does in the morning is go to the palace and see Angel in a very bad state. Now when he sees her in this state, he gets very angry and tells the Duchess that I'm taking her out of here right now. The Duchess tells him that this girl owes me a lot and she won't leave until she pays her debt. At that moment, Michael gives the Duchess 3 times Angel's debt and kneels in front of Angel and begs her. If you liked the video so far, like it now so we can continue the movie. Michael puts Angel on his horse and takes her to his farm. She has become very weak because of the beatings she has received. Angel looks at Michael and says, "Did you really spend all that money on me?" Michael laughs and says, "Don't worry about the money. I wanted to save you from there, and I did." Now Angel gives her the ring back and tells her that as soon as I feel better, I will pay you back all my debts. And he tells her that I will not become a slave to any man by marrying anyone. Michael laughs and says, "Marriage is not slavery. Don't get the wrong idea." Then he gives Angel clothes from the box under the bed to wear. Angel asks Michael, "Are these your wife's clothes?" Michael says, "No, these are my sister's clothes, and my sister died last year, and I still have her clothes." Angel tries to get up and put on the clothes, but she faints from the pain. Michael quickly comes to her aid and takes care of her for about a month. One night when Michael goes to visit him, Angel says it's time for me to pay you back. And he tells him that I'm yours now. Do whatever you want with me. Michael doesn't do anything and tells him that I didn't save you to want anything in return. I just fell in love with you, and I just want you to feel the same way about me. We go to the next day, and when Michael is taking care of his farm, Angel comes to him and says that I may not be able to do the hard work, but as long as I'm here, I can help you with the farm work. Michael agrees and teaches him farming and teaches him how to go and collect eggs and even how to fish. Angel enjoys living on that farm very much and gradually gets used to living there. One day, in the middle of the night, Michael comes to Angel and wakes him up and tells him to come with me quickly. Angel is scared at first and tells him, "Where are you taking me at this time of night?" Michael takes him to a hill and shows him the sunrise. And he tells Angel that I want to give you a life as colorful as this sunrise. Now Angel is very impressed by his words and tells him that if you knew even half of my life, you would hate me. Michael tells him, "But you didn't choose that life. But now you have the chance to choose the life you want." Angel looks at him and says, "I really don't know why I'm here. You consider me a wife, but you don't get close to me at all." Michael tells him, "I was waiting for you to feel the same way about me as I do about you." Then Michael approaches Angel and kisses her. Then they return to the farm, and Michael and Angel start a beautiful morning together, and make love together. After an hour, Michael goes and does his farm work. At that moment, his eyes fall on his sister's husband who died many years ago, and he sees him again after many years. The man's name is Paul, and he has come to Michael's farm after a long journey. Now Michael invites Paul to his house and introduces Angel to him and tells him that I married Angel and she is my wife. Paul recognizes Angel when he sees her, and when Michael leaves the room, he tells her that I know you, and I know that you were nothing more than a whore before. And he tells Angel that Michael is a very good boy and you don't deserve that boy. Now Paul goes to help Michael. While helping, Angel tells Michael the whole story of his life. Michael gets angry and punches her in the mouth and tells her that you should look at that girl as a sister and as my wife, not as a slut. Michael angrily says that you will pack up all your belongings and leave tomorrow. You don't belong here anymore. Now Michael goes to Angel and tells her that Paul will leave tomorrow, and he doesn't belong on this farm anymore. Then he tells Angel that I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I want us to have children and live a happy life together. Now Angel is lost in thought again, and she knows that she can never have children. She remembers her painful past, and when she was pregnant with twins, she was forced to have an abortion, which means that she will never be able to be their mother. The next day, while they are riding horses in the countryside, they come across a family whose carriage seems to have broken down and they cannot continue on their way. The woman of the family is pregnant, and they are planning to move to a new place. Michael immediately invites them to his farm and gives them food and shelter. Now the woman, whose name is Miriam, gives birth to a boy, and he brings new joy to the farm for everyone. Michael and the girl take care of the baby, and Angel is watching them and thinks that the two of them could be a wonderful couple. Now the father of the family informs everyone that he has bought a piece of land from Paul, and from now on they can live together on that farm. The next morning, while Michael and Angel are working on the farm, Angel tells Michael that you and that girl could really be a wonderful couple. Michael approaches Angel and tells him that I only love you and no one can put a distance between us. Angel now tells him the truth and tells him that the Duke forced a doctor to operate on me so that I would never be able to have children. Michael tells him that I don't care what you've been through. I just love you, and my love for you will never diminish. And he tells him that we should never lose hope. And he tells him that in these times anything can happen. In any case, Angel has accepted that she can never be a good mother or wife to Michael. We are slowly approaching sunset. Michael again asks Angel to go to that hill and this time watch the sunset together. Angel agrees and they go to the hill together. Now they record a new romantic moment together and make love. The next morning, Angel writes a letter to the girl and puts Michael's ring in it and decides to leave and go to the city before anyone wakes up. When the girl finds the letter, she sees that it is written that you and Michael can be a wonderful couple and live happily ever after. The girl goes to Michael and tells him to go right now and stop him. Michael says that I gave Angel everything I could so that she could understand my love, and now she has to decide whether to stay or go. Angel arrives in the city and goes to a restaurant to eat. The owner there offers her to work there as a cook in exchange for a place to live. Angel accepts his offer and starts working. That same day, one of the Duke's men sees him working. The next night, there is a fire and everything burns down. The next morning, we see Angel collecting the burnt remains. Now the Duke's head is found again. The man who had captured him after killing the jeweler has returned. The Duke tells him that you have to come with us. Angel tells him that you can't force me to do something I don't want to do. The Duke laughs and says that I set fire to that place last night, and if you don't come with me right now, I will kill the owner of this place like that jewel in front of your eyes. Now Angel goes with them to save the man's life. When he reaches the palace, he sees that a young girl is working for him just like she used to. He angrily tells the Duke that you can't force me to want to work for you. And you can't even force these girls to want to work for you. Duke tells him if you want to stand in front of me and talk nonsense, I will kill you like the rest. Then he tells him to go get ready right now. You are going to go on stage and show everyone that you are back and that you are working for me. Angel goes and gets ready, asking God in his heart to give him the strength to save both himself and that little girl from here. Now Angel comes on stage and appears. He finds courage and tells everyone everything Duke has done and what a bastard he is. And he tells everyone how he tortures young girls. And he tells everyone the story of his own rape and torture. Duke interrupts him right then and takes him off the stage. He is about to kill Angel now. He wants to kill him. But at that moment, one of Duke's men hits him from behind and tells Angel to run away quickly. Angel immediately goes to the girls and tries to save them. Now he and the girls run away together, and the crowd is watching them. Duke is very scared of the crowd and tries to run away. The people surround him and he is executed in front of everyone. Now Angel and Paul return to the farm, and Angel stands in front of Michael and tells him my real name is Sarah. And he tells him I have never told anyone my real name, and now I have come back to tell you that I really love you and forgive me for the things I did and made you sad. Then Michael and Sarah kiss each other and start a new life together. Now a few years have passed and we see Michael and Sarah with a child by their side and a child in Sarah's belly. And this means they have a very happy life. Well, my friends, this was the summary of the movie, Redeeming Love. If you liked this summary, be sure to subscribe to my channel and tell me what you think about this movie.